Hey everybody, I'm here with Kyle Clements, who took first place at the Beelzemon Cup at our locals Monster Games. He's going to kind of talk through his deck list and see how that went for him.
Right. I chose to play Minervamon. I figured I'd better be playing Beelzy, and I wanted to be a little different and have some fun. And I also just thought it'd give me the best chance of winning. 4 demis, I think that's pretty standard for Merva. It helps you filter. 3 Gazis, you could probably have bumped this up to 4. Obviously, against Beelzy, like they just get to blow up stuff like randomly for free half the time. But I mean, it also just completely like they just gain so much memory for no reason. So this card definitely is the goat. 1 Psych for the Beal Star. I mean, it comes up since this is a toolbox deck and you can search through it. It comes up. 1 Demi Devi. Retaliation. Just a quick you can have 3K or 3 cost rusher, 3 cost rush blocker. It's pretty good. Good to have as one of. Another mainstay. Draw 2, discard 1 Gabu. Pretty important. And then to round off the rookies, the 4 Ignite cards, absolute gas. You put it underneath Merva, play out 2 other people, make Merva 7 cost, or if you're playing off of Minerva effect, you're just getting it for free. Or getting a free bonus memory, which is just absolutely insane. Also, this card, sometimes you'll need an out to Floodgates, and you don't have the Deathclaw, so I didn't see a lot of Floodgates, but if I did, this card does come up typically. 4 Dark Lizard for Retaliation, plus, it's kind of like your mini Asmon, draw 1, discard 1. Not great, but it'll work. Half the time it's more of a discard target. Your 4 Asmon here, they, I mean, what more can you say? And then you play the one of the other Asmon. If you open Gabu Eyes, you're always digivolving into Gabu Eyes and raising, almost always. Like it's just immediately accelerates the game and helps a lot. Play a one of Devimon. I like purple as like a toolbox color. I think it can play a lot of one ofs. And sometimes you just need the quick evo because I'm playing loop, not just pure Merva. So sometimes this will allow me to climb up into a quick Cerberus. Or sometimes you just need the random blocker, not through Merva effect. The ultimates, super standard, Force Herb, for werewolf mode. I mean, what more can you say? You use them for the loop, and then you can use them to. There will be times where you'll build and serve and raising, obviously, and then promote out, do your thing, pop it, and then cash money, go into a Minerva on this. Maybe probably go into full combo if you have the memory. And then to top it off, the 1 Chaos mode. Not everybody plays Chaos mode. I like it. A lot of people think it's bricky. You always instant discard it essentially when it's in your hand, so that's nice because sometimes you're in a weird spot and you don't get you don't feel like you have a thing to discard. But I mean, there will be random times where I will kill a Minerva and send to get this out from the trash because I mean, it's just nice removal. Going to Megas, you got your 4 Minerva, and then your 3 Merva. I think you probably, I don't know. Going forward, I definitely just want to focus more on Merva. I think the Minerva loop is really nice. I just think at times it can be slightly inconsistent. You can kind of have some bricky hands because of how many options you play. And Merva is just such quick tempo that you can kind of just, I don't know. You can put your opponents in really weird spots, really early in the game. If you just had a really nice draw discard early in the game. But I mean, obviously, if you're full looping with Minerva, you can just go crazy. So it definitely is player preference. You can go 4-3 here, 4-3 here. Just depends how many times you want to loop, really. And then that's it for 6s. And then you play your 1 Death X. I mean, in purple meta, Imp will go wide. A lot of people are obviously playing the X2 BLZ at 4, so it's this helps when they're going wide. A BL Star allows them to go wide too, so this will definitely help. I'll go into the options. 4 Coffin or Revive from the Darkness. Again, you're just trying to loop. once you loop them a couple times, you essentially just create such a crazy board that they can't really, unless they have an insane security bomb. Like for the most part, like you're gonna win, and you can just set up really awkward board states for your opponent to deal with. Two Jack Raid, two Deathclaw, one Calling, and then one Back for Revenge. I kind of skipped through these two because Jack Raid, Deathclaw are pretty obvious. Calling is pretty obvious. Then Back for Revenge. I really like this card. Not necessary, but it's. I like playing super safe, which means sometimes not swinging when I should be. And I kind of get unpunished by that by playing this card because there will be occasional times where I'll loop once or twice, realize that I can loop again, and just Back for Revenge on Minerva, and then revive it. And then at that point, you're looping and getting the Minerva back, and it's just, I don't know. It's just typical. It's pretty much GG's if you get the Back for Revenge like during the loop turn off. But again, you don't have to play it. It's more of a spicy deck. I think there's a lot of one-ofs that you can play in this deck. And especially since you can't play Analog Youth and Purple Cup, I mean, you have a little bit more flexibility to throw more stuff in. And that's about it. It's a pretty good deck, one of my favorites. It is very easy to accidentally lose, though, and mess up your sequencing.
So I know we had 4 rounds that day. What were your matchups? Were they all Beelzemon?
Round. Yeah, I think so. Round 1 was BLZ. Round 2 was BLZ. Round 3. I'm trying to think. I can't remember what my round 3 was. No. Actually, my round 3 was a Mastamon with the cat package. And then my 4th round was BLZ. So 3 BLZs and then a cat package mass day. Which honestly, since the cat package is like a little bit slower, it was I don't know, it was a little bit awkward. I'd say the BLZ deck definitely like made me sweat the most.
Well, I know it's a one-time event with the purple only for the pre-release, but are there any changes that you'd make?
Yeah, I think one of the problem cards that came up, and I think as time goes on, like, and people figure out how to use the structure deck Beelzemon more, that card is really dangerous. So I'd probably add in another Psychmon somehow. Like I like having the 3 galaxies because obviously they gain a lot of memory, but slotting another Psychmon would definitely be nice because having a cheap Beelstar that just gets to promote one rush Impmon and really accelerate their gameplay can be pretty annoying. And occasionally, like, they'll just end their turn with like this was a very one-off scenario, but like they will end their turn with a BLZ that like will gain memory, and then they'll have the Beelstar on board, and whenever you attack, it's essentially you're just losing memory on that, and it can feel kind of awkward. So she can set up awkward board states. So the only thing I'd really change is probably adding another Cyclone. But overall, I really liked the list. I think this list is a lot of fun. It has really high highs and really low lows. I think pure Merva is more consistent for the most part. But if you want to have fun, this is definitely. I think this list can make it work.
All right, thank you, and
Thank you.
congratulations on your win.
Oh,
Look
thank
forward
you.
to seeing more from you later.